Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of my show on data analysis. Data analysis, what is it? We've been coming across this phrase so often in recent years without fully understanding what it means or how it can help us as people achieve our goals. Data analysis, in simplest words, is anything that can help make your processes more efficient, no matter who you are or what function you're performing. We can understand it better when we split it into two parts. One is data and the other is analysis. Now, data is any information that is stored in the form of numbers, anything that represents facts or information. And when you process that information to gain insights from it, what you're doing is you're analyzing that data. The simplest example that I can think of is your weight loss journey. If you have a target of losing 1 pound by the end of the month, and you estimate that you need to cut 100 calories every day from your diet to achieve that goal, what you're doing is you're processing information, you're processing data, and that process can help you achieve your goal. Now, multiply this by every task you perform every day, and you have an exponential amount of information. More and more people are logging onto the internet every day to perform their daily tasks. This is creating a wealth of information running into quintillion bytes of data. Now, where is all this data going? What is happening to it? Some companies and some individuals have realized the importance or the potential of this data when you harness it in the right way using the right tools. These companies use data in enormous quantities, and we call it big data. Big data is nothing but information that is stored in fragments or in unstructured formats. Think social media. Suppose you want to reconnect with an old friend that you have lost touch with. So what you do is you first log on to Facebook and check which city they reside in right now. But you want more information about their professional journey or what the designation they are at right now. So you log into their LinkedIn account and you see where they're working right now. Now you want to reconnect with them. So you log on to your Instagram account and you see where they are at right now. So what you're doing is you're logging on to different websites and collecting bits and pieces of information and keeping them together to get a big picture. So you are analyzing big data to achieve your goal, that is reconnecting with your old friend. Now, all this sounds very promising, but you'll be surprised to know that 90% of all data goes unused, which is why it's not so surprising that 65% of all new businesses fail within the first few years of launch. This is because they stick into traditional forms of data analysis. Now, traditional forms of data analysis are static. For example, if you're a small business owner who's used to maintaining an Excel of their sales records, it contains the data of your client's name, what they purchased, at what price they purchased, when they purchased. Now, this data can give you information on what happened in the past, but it can't give you any information on what might happen in the future. So, at some point of time, when your sales stagnate, you start to feel that you need to look for alternative forms of information so that you can boost them. What you do is you log on to the internet, you open Google, and you find out the competitors in your area. And you see what products are being sold by them and at what price. What are the reviews of them? So what you're doing is you analyzing data to create your own strategy. Because more and more consumers are getting things done online these days, there is barely a business function that is untouched by data. Data can help accelerate the growth of your business. For example, it can help you find the right investors, it can help you find the right talent and how to retain them. It can help you streamline your operations and navigate through complex tax structures. Companies that don't use data lack the insight that can take them from point A to point B. Let's learn this from an example. Alex and Peter have a business idea which they think will work. A mobile application that improves the cognitive abilities of students in school-going age. But they have no idea how many kids are residing in their area. So they log on to their social media accounts and do a quick sweep of their friends' accounts to see how many of them actually have kids. This is called social media analysis. The next thing they do is open Google to find out how many companies are selling a similar product in the market, what they are priced at, and what are their features. This is called competitor analysis. The next thing they do is get rolling on the product. So they create a framework for the development of that application. But within the first few days, they start noticing communication problems that are costing them time and money. So they try to come up with a solution that will make their process more efficient and save on the communication time. This is called operational efficiency analysis. Now, once their product is rolled out in the market, they notice that they are not yet making a profit. This is because they're hemorrhaging cash by spending so much on sales and marketing. So they come up with a plan that will put them in the green within the first year. This is called profitability analysis. After a while, when they are in the green and they start making a profit, they start to notice that there are less kids living in their area. More and more competitors are coming up every day, which is eating up their market share. They now realize that they need to start predicting these trends. So what they do is they start procuring macroeconomic data from government websites, and they start to see the migration patterns of people, where they are shifting, or how many people or how many kids are being born every day, the mortality rate. This helps them predict what might happen 5 years down the line and help them be prepared for the future. This is called predictive analysis. So Alex and Peter have used different types of data and different types of analysis to achieve their business goals and sustain in the market for a long time. The best part about data analysis is that none of these applications cost an enormous amount of money and can be started using basic analytical skills. It all starts with a step towards your data analysis journey. In our next session, we're going to see some examples of big and small businesses to see how they have used data to propel their businesses to new heights.